Good afternoon, everyone in Haran. There's an old African saying that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And I feel that's what we're doing through this whole process, is going together so we come to a much stronger position in the future. And I'd just like to report to you this week of how we are living the fundamental of the week, which Jody's going to say to me because I've already forgotten it. Jody?
Do the right thing always.
Do the right thing always. And in that paragraph on do the right thing always, there is a line in there that says, do the right thing always even when no one is watching you. And you might say that perhaps you feel as if no one is watching you, but I can tell you that most of the individuals in Haran are doing the right thing each and every day. And I've got a whole list here of activities that have been occurring throughout the week that, and I'll give you some of them, and Michelle can finish out the list in her weekly update, which by the way have been terrific. A lot of you responded to the questionnaire yesterday, actually over 100 of you. And so thank you for that input. And a lot of your input is questions regarding what is really imponderable at this point. One, when do we get back to work? One, do we face future cuts in either staff or payroll, some things of that nature? I can tell you at this time, we really can't answer those questions completely. But what I can tell you is our leadership team is meeting every morning for at least 15 minutes to discuss what we can do to keep everyone employed and everyone at full pay at this point. One of the things we're doing is expense management. We have begun a system of cutting as many expenses out of the system as possible. Obviously, our travel budgets and entertainment budgets and our sponsorship budgets have been reduced. This is quite a good thing and will allow us to continue growing the company in the way that we want to grow it so that when we emerge, we come out strong. I can't tell you how much I appreciate Jim Hendricks and his team for what they've done. We are also taking steps to apply for the small business loan that's available through the SBA. We'll see how that works. Jim was in today to finish out the details to get some of those applications submitted. So these are uncharted waters. We're trying to use all 27 fundamentals, and I think that this week was a perfect week to illustrate that we probably did. First of all, HCA has some good prospects for the future, and they feel they'll be able to get some good sales in the next couple of weeks. Matt Antonucci and Jen Daly continue to conduct advisor sessions for our employees. They have a full schedule, and they will continue to do that for as long as there's interest. The president of Empower, who runs our 401k, was on CNBC yesterday and announced that all fees for hardship distributions and loans will be waived. That's a good thing for our clients. In addition, we will make the COVID hardship and loan provisions available to our employees who are impacted by the COVID virus. You can read up on those terms, I think, on our website, or call anyone from our wealth team on that. Rachel and Jen Daly have been gathering hardship provision details from 17 record keepers and are proactively reaching out to clients to discuss their options. Jen Daly, Paul Carl, and Mike Hermes facilitated a presentation on retirement planning for the Greater Cincinnati Foundation, a very prestigious client. I got a call from their senior officer thanking me for that opportunity. Matt Weptenberg has taken over the trading desk for Haran Securities, and under his guidance, we are upgrading software this week. I can also announce that Tim Cruz has taken over treasury operations for Haran Securities, and he's doing a great job after only being 2 days on the job. I challenge you to find a cleaner desk in the office at this point. Good job, Tim. On the sales side, Paul Carl and Mike Napier have a very good closing opportunity next week, and Cheryl and Nathan all have finalist meetings for next week. So our fingers are crossed. Our account executives are jumping on carrier webinars to distribute important information to our clients and our prospects. The emerging advisors team came off 4 sales last week and has 3 additional new prospects that look promising. By the way, apparently my challenge to the small group department got out into the public, and one of my friends texted me and said, hey, I had 5 sales this week. I expect those 3 bottles of French wine in my mailbox. And so we delivered them. This shows the softer side of Horan. Libby Allison did a tremendous job with a podcast with Dr. Michael Todd of Mercy Health. Dr. Michael Todd has been an old friend of Horan's for a long time, and Michael Lakin made that introduction possible for Libby. I encourage all of you to listen to it and send it to your friends. It'll be in Michelle's email tonight. Our pod attendance is at an all-time high, and this week 200 people visited our webinars on both the employee benefits side and the wealth side. Circumstances will no doubt change. I think the unemployment numbers for next week and the week after, might be a little surprising for people. We've just got to keep a stiff upper lip and motor on, as they did during the Blitz in Great Britain in World War II. And so thank you, everyone, and have a great weekend.